just turn to that first page and do number 19. Okay, number 19. Let me pull it up on my stick so we can, what I want you to do with number 19, I want you to pull out your calculator, and I want you to go through your German steps, and I want you to answer those 4 questions, A, B, C, and D. And if you need to look back at the front page for the German steps means go to y equals, clear out your y equals, go to your home screen, go to clear table, and then go to stat equals. Number 19. Because it's been a hot minute since we've done linear regression.
I do not like probability.
Well, some of y'all did get some points added back. And that's before your 8 points, hopefully, that y'all all will get.
That test.
Hold on. For this one, and you're not gonna have to do this on the test, but your speed is gonna be your L1 and your depth is gonna be your L2. Yeah, you're not gonna have to do that on the test. I used to make them do that in 165. Your L1 causes your L2 to happen. So depth does not cause speed, speed causes depth. So on this worksheet, I used to tell them, make sure that your L1 causes your L2 to happen. So speed, how fast you drive, determines your depth rate. Yeah, cause and effect. L1 causes L2 to happen.
Are there decimals between those?
Yes.
L2.
Yeah. Do you have your sheet? Your blue sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah, flip to the first page, and it's number 19. I'm not trying to make you go blind. Simone, do you have your blue sheet?
I actually left it at home.
That's fine. Here, y'all can borrow if y'all want to share. I made it kind of blurry. Haley, do you need to borrow? You can see it? Brittany will probably let you cheat if you wanted to.
No, it's not it.
No. Where?
Every time I find L1 or L2, I don't know why.
So we fix it and you keep screwing it up is the problem.
Yeah.
At least you know why now you're screwing it up. Adrian's here, Kiki's here, Jason, Mommy's here, Billy's here, Josh is here, Kristen is here, Monty is here, Amy's here, Jabria is not, Luke is here. It doesn't matter, just give me a few so that I know you know what you're doing. Ashton, Simone, Mariah, Kay, and Kelsey. Get out of here, buddy. Question. I have an answer. No. What you doing? This is the answer to B. Yeah, that's the answer to that. No, that's just the answer to that. And you're done. This is the R value. So on that same screen, there was an R. I want you to tell me, is that R,
When I need the formula, I have to do the whole number.
So what did you do wrong?
do huh?
You didn't hit for R.
Go to, second catalog, second zero, and turn your diagnostic on. So scroll down to D, or hit the button with D on it, and scroll down to diagnostic on. It's gonna be this, X minus that. I would only do like 4 places. Let me go to the homework and grab y'all a critical value table. Is it coming back? Or was it ever there? Have no idea what you're doing?
No.
Okay, we'll go over it. Let me pull up one thing and then we'll go over it.
I just don't know how to make the graph pop up.
Zoom 9. Zoom 9 means look at me. Zoom 9.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add this critical value chart, and I want you to tell me, let's see, 10. We're gonna determine if it's a good equation or not using this critical value chart. Are y'all ready for me to start billing you out? You done? Okay, so first thing is you have your data, so you have to Germex. And remember y'all, on the test, first thing y'all have to do is you have to do program, and fixed calc will be right there. So you do program, you imaginarily go down to fixed calc, and you do enter. That's the first thing y'all have to do is fixed calc, enter. That's gonna make sure, like Mariah just asked me, my R is not there. That's gonna make sure that your R is there. That's gonna make sure that everything is the way it needs to be. And if y'all have a crappy calculator, ask the testing assistant for another calculator. So, you're gonna do fixed calc, then you're gonna go to your Y equals button. You're gonna glance to make sure that that plot 1 is black, and you're gonna clear out your Y equals. Then you're gonna do second quit. You're gonna go to your catalog, and you're gonna clear your table. Enter. So I went to my Y equals, your plot is black, your Y1 is your Y1 is clear. I did second quit, I went to my catalog, went to clear table, enter. Now I'm gonna go to stat edit, and I'm gonna type in my data after I clear it out. Because 120 people, math 120 people, stats people could have been using your calculator before you. 4 points, dadgummit. 4.3, 4.7, 4.9, 5.1, 6.1. I was doing one last night and it came up that I had a dimensional error. That means that my sizes of my list are not the same thing.
I thought the L1 was supposed to be.
I was about to say you're doing bad.
So here's what I did them backwards. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna go to stat calc, linear regression. Here's how I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna say that I wanna do L2 is my first list and L1 is my second list, because I screwed up. Y'all with me? Alright, so, is that what y'all got? Did I screw up still?
I'm confused.
Hold on. Sorta close to what y'all got?
Yeah, close enough.
That ain't what you got, okay?
We got pretty big.
How did you even get there?
Yeah, my
Mine was like
Mine didn't do that.
55,
Okay, so did you type in all your data? Okay, so once you type in your data, the first thing that the problem said is give me a scatter plot.
Yes.
So so once we get dressed, how do we look at me? Zoom 9. So I'm gonna do Zoom 9. Okay, so that is gonna be the answer to part A. So once I do my GermX steps,
But how will we ask for that?
they will give it to you as a multiple choice answer. And you're just gonna pick the picture that matches, okay? Now, for part B, they want the line of best fit. So we do stat, over to calc, and we pick one var stats. No, we don't. What do we pick? We pick linear regression. So we go stat, over to calculate, and we pick number 4, linear regression. Oops, I don't need that. Linear regression. Are we good?
That first one that you type in like L1 and L2 doesn't come up for me, so I have to like do
Okay, you don't have an L1 and L2?
I do. It's just when you put it in there, it's like not.
I'll look at yours. So your equation is going to be this for your A and this for your B. So your equation is going to be y equals y equals 0.0789x minus 0.5360. Yes.
I don't know why the laptop is yours. I entered it correctly.
Did I enter something wrong?
I think so.
Okay, hold on.
Checking mine.
Hold on, let me
I have the same thing when I.
go in and enter them, right? Clear, enter, over, clear, enter. Let me start over. 55, 55, 55, 70, 55, 60, 55, 65, 60, 75. 3, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 4.1, 4.3, 4.7, 4.9, 5.1, 6.1. Let me pull those over. Pull that down. So now let me do Zoom 9 and see if I have any changes. Oh, does that look better? My bad. Okay, so there's my Zoom 9, which means this is going to be off. So now when I do stat, calc, linear regression, oops, I need to change these back because I screwed up, and I'm going to do L1 for my X values, and I'm going to do L2 for my Y values.
The first time you have frequency list, you have L2. Like mine.
And I got rid of it. Okay, so this is going to be, does that look better, y'all?
I still have the R's.
Okay, to get your R, you go second catalog and diagnostic on. So it's going to be 0.0789x minus 0.5360. Now, it says determine your R value. Here is my R value. My R value is 0.587. Is that positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Is it weak, strong, or moderate?
I'm about to read mine.
Is it weak, strong, or moderate? Moderate. If remember, if it's 0 cents, it's weak. If it's around 50 cents, it's moderate. If it's $1, it's strong. Now, how did we get to the prediction? How do we suck over? We go to y equals. What are we sucking over? We're sucking over a variable.
5,
Statistics, which is 5. EQ, enter. So to do the last one, we go to y equals, then we do vars. We go to number 5, which is statistics. Then we go over to EQ, and then we choose regression equation. That's the copy paste. That's the sucking over. And then after we suck it over, where do we go to plug in our number? You want to roll, Naya. Where we go to plug in? Second graph. We go to our table. And what number am I plugging in?
40.
40. And I'm also plugging in 200. So I'm plugging in 40, and this is my answer. And I'm plugging in 200, and that's my answer. And then the last thing I asked was, is this a good equation? My R value is 0.587. 0.587. And I have how many data points? 10. Is my R value less than the critical value? Yes, so that means this is a good equation.
What thing came up in your Y1?
I sucked it over.
Oh.
I just got through sucking it over so I could use the table. And y'all, this blue paper, I have all the answers to that blue paper on the back. So you can use this to practice. I will see y'all on Tuesday.
That's what my box is
You zoom out it? Okay, because you don't have, look, when you go to your white panels, your plot's not black. So now I went up, enter, and go back down. You do zoom out. Your plot was off, so it's not graphing. Was your plot black? Will you, for me? Okay. Are you dying over there?